Hello, Sean. Hello, Isabel. I'm doing good, Isabel. How are you? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole alongside Wade Barrett, and tonight we've got a great show in store for everyone here tonight. Absolutely, 2 championships will be decided tonight. The AAA Mega Championship will be on the line as Santos Escobar defends against Dragon Lee, and the Good People will defend their Women's Tag Team Championships against Sol Ruka and Jesse Woods. This and much more to come. And also CM Punk is about to find out who his next challenger is going to be at Saturday night's main event in a huge 6-pack challenge where Chad Gable, Jon Moxley, MJF, Finn Balor, Cortez, and Gunther will all fight in a massive 6-pack challenge to determine who will determine CM Punk's next challenger. And also Harmony Kelly will be standing up to the television champion in a non-title match. Harmony Kelly and Emily Bell, the television champion, will meet later tonight. I tell you one thing, we've got a great show here tonight. That's Isabel. What is she doing here? She's on crutches. Isabel. Just came out and has already had a patch. 2K26 just came out and has a patch available. I'm out here for one reason, to let you all know something. I know I'm not feeling great after what Kelly and her little cronies did to me, but I'll tell you this. My boyfriend Patrick will be back. And if I am Kelly, I'd be getting very, very nervous, because he will be back very soon, and I will also be back very soon. So when it comes to Kelly and Mutiny, they better watch out, because me and Patrick, we're coming to put a stop to it once and for all. And Kelly, you better be praying to keep your job, because after Patrick's done with you, we may never see you again. So yeah, watch out, because the boss is coming back, and he's coming for you, Kelly, and all of Mutiny. Well, Isabel was told not to come to the shows because, you know, she's not fully healthy yet, but it looks like she just wanted to relay that message. Yeah, she clearly wanted to relay a message. She clearly wanted to relay the message that the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, is apparently coming back incredibly soon. If I'm Kelly, I'd be getting very, very nervous, especially with my job with her job on the line. The following contest is a women's division match and is for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers, the team of Sol Ruka and Zarya. Sol and Zarya finally getting their long overdue title opportunity that they have been waiting for quite some time against the Good People. And as we all know, Cole, Good People never cheat. And their opponents, the team of Ashley Johnson and Jesse Woods. The Good People. And the Good People making their way to the ring as we get ready for this epic Tag Team Championship match. Tag team titles on the line here. Tag team titles on the line. Tag team championships on the line here as we prepare for this epic tag team clash. Yeah, I know. As we prepare for this tag team clash here. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. Tag team titles on the line. And oh, what the hell? Look at, what the hell, Zarya? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Look at Zarya just speed Sol into oblivion. Oh my God! And now an F6. What the hell are you doing? What the hell is Zarya doing? Beating the hell out of her partner, and oh my God, and now one on the concrete just for the hell of it. What the hell is Zarya doing? My God, this is going to be the most craziest way to start off a show. What the hell has Zarya done? And Jesse Woods taking advantage of the situation. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding! What? What? And just like that, the champs retain. Here are your winners, and still Women's Tag Team Champions, Jesse Woods and Ashley Johnson. What the hell was that all about? Zarya just obliterated her partner before the bell rang. Just obliterated her partner with a spear, and then a plethora of F6s by Zarya. She would then throw her tag team partner into the ring, feeding her to Jesse Woods, and then Jesse would take advantage with a Phantom Driver. That is going to be the most craziest way to start off an episode of SmackDown. Zarya just decided to kick her partner to the curb. Yep, a heel turn. What the hell was that? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea what you've done, Zarya? Yeah, I do know what I've done, Nick. I dropped the dead weight. What are you looking at? Oh. Oh, Isabel, don't look at me like that. You've got crutches. Yeah? Just because I'm on crutches doesn't mean I can't use them. Try it. Unless you want to get sent back to the hospital again. I've seen people saying they don't like Kalani as a heel. I disagree. I think she's a good heel. Fans hate her and she gets booed. Fans, you know, are allowed to have their own opinion, but I mean, she's not a bad heel. I think Carmelo Hayes is more hateable than I think Carmelo Hayes is more hateable than her. He's not likable, and yet they've made him a face. My God, that had to be the most insane way to start off a program. Yeah, I got to be honest. Things have already started off crazy. They're gonna get out, they're gonna Dino. All after weeks and weeks of back and forth, finally these two collide with the AAA Mega title on the line. Dragon Lee finally gets his hands on Santos Escobar. The following contest is set for one fall and is for the AAA Mega Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by the LWO, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, Dragon Lee. On Dragon Lee being accompanied by his boys. Because remember, Santos Escobar has been trying to get under the skin of the LWO. Yes, Santos has been trying to get under the skin of the LWO over the last several weeks, trying to convince Wilde and Del Toro, hey, it's time you guys kicked Dragon Lee to the curb, and more importantly, time to stop being the LWO. Dun 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 dun. And his opponent, he is the AAA Mega Champion, Santos Escobar. Yeah, over the last several weeks we've been seeing Santos Escobar trying to convince Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and even Aaliyah Mysterio of the LWO to kind of, you know, Kalani trains for Underground with Shayna and ends up losing. Yep, never trained with Shayna Baszler. Never trained with Shayna Baszler. She doesn't know how to win. And besides, isn't Lola Vice undefeated in Underground matches? I don't think she's lost one. Well, it's clear who the WWE Universe are behind. Well, yeah, they're clearly behind Dragon Lee. Well, the first time ever, the AAA. Yeah, I think she's 4-0. Well, for the first time ever, the AAA Mega Championship is going to be defended on WWE television. A big historic night here for AAA, for AAA's top prize. You can see a lot of the AAA guys watching on in the crowd. Dr. Wagner and Vikingo and many of the other top names in AAA all watching on in the crowd here. And a lot of big names of the AAA group obviously here for this historic championship match. Is that Omos standing next to Vikingo? Yeah, I think he's become Vikingo's personal bodyguard or something. Oh! And now Dragon Lee with a running drop kick. Running drop kick, and now look at this. Now goes into the cover and a kick out and a kick out there. When you have something this historic, when you've got a historic match like this on the line, anything can really happen. Oh yeah, this is the first time ever the AAA belt is being defended on live national television here on WWE. It's a big spotlight for the championship. I mean, you got to give credit. I mean, you got to give the credit to Santos Escobar. This wouldn't have happened. Think about it for a second. This championship would not be defended on TV if it wasn't for Santos Escobar. Oh my goodness, a big DDT on the apron. You got to give Santos Escobar his due. He is, pretty much the reason for why all this has happened. I mean, yeah, credit where it's due. Santos sucks. Santos sucks. Santos sucks. Oh. Yeah, credit where credit where credit is due. I will give Santos. I will give the guy that. He has really helped transition AAA Lucha Libre Wrestling. And oh man! Mexican Destroyer by Dragon Lee through the ropes. Covers Escobar and a kick out. And also you cannot ignore the fact that Zelina Vega is also the AAA Women's Champion, the Reina de Reinas. You know I don't really talk about NXT. You know I don't really talk a lot of NXT. No, look at this. And this could be it. Oh, and there it is, the Phantom Driver. That could be all over. Oh, but Dragon Lee kicks out. Before you ask, Ricky did a low blow first. I was going to say, why did our beloved babyface do a low blow for? Aaliyah Mysterio out here with the rest of the LWO supporting Dragon Lee here for this big match. And look at this now, Dragon Lee has Escobar right where he wants him. And there it is, Operation Dragon, and that could be it. Operation Dragon. What the hell? What the hell? Joaquin Wild just put Escobar's foot on the rope. Joaquin Wild just put Escobar's foot on the rope. What are you guys doing? Even Aaliyah can't believe it. What are you guys doing? What the hell was that all about? And Even Dragon Lee is flat out confused. I thought these guys were on his side. Oh! And now Escobar from behind taking advantage. Well, looks like maybe, just maybe, Wilde and Del Toro, maybe it seems like Santos's words. It seems like Santos's words may have connected. May have connected. Maybe they do feel Dragon Lee has not been a great leader. Oh, come on. And now Escobar looking to take advantage of the situation with a phantom driver. This historic match ends in a highway robbery as Escobar retains. Here is your winner and still the AAA Mega Champion, Santos Escobar. And look at this, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde coming into the ring. Look at this, they're raising the hand of Santos Escobar. Yes, La Familia is back. Legado del Fantasma, the original trio are at long last back together. The original trio is finally back together. It's been a long time coming to see the original trio back together. And Aaliyah is just as flat out confused of all this. Why don't you join us, Aaliyah? I'm not joining you. And Aaliyah obviously wanting no part of joining Santos Escobar and his Legado del Fantasma. The original trio is back together. The original trio is back together. And Aaliyah is just flat out confused. And oh, what the? Oh my God! Oh my God, that's Flamar, the former Rihanna de Rihanna Women's Champion. That's the woman that Zelina beat. That's the woman that Zelina beat to win the Rihanna de Rihanna Women's Championship. You gotta be kidding me. Is Flamar joining alongside this new Legado del Fantasma? It seems like that could be the case. One of the most badass females of Lucha Libre. Aaliyah is just flat out confused. And now look at this brand new Legado del Fantasma. The old trio is back together. Oh, look at this. And now Dragon Lee is about to get punished even some more. Oh, wait a minute. And there's Dr. Wagner. And there's Dr. Wagner coming into the aid. Dr. Wagner Jr. Dr. Wagner Jr. coming into the defense of Dragon Lee and Aaliyah. All right, boys, let's back up. And looks like Santos Escobar is thinking second about it. Santos Escobar and the rest of the new LWO obviously wanting no part of Dr. Wagner Jr. LDF is back. Excuse me, AJ. Hi. I know you've got Christina coming up at Saturday night's main event, but you've obviously got your eyes set on the WWE Women's Championship. So what are your thoughts as you prepare to get your shot at the Women's Championship? Well, obviously I've got a lot on my mind. You know, I just want to get Christina out of the way first, and then once that's done, I can put all my focus on Candice LeRae and the WWE Women's Championship, you know? A little fun fact, I've never won a title as a babyface under Patrick since I've come back. I've always been a bad guy whenever I've won a title. And so, I look to change that. Where I'm going to beat Candice LeRae. Oh, that's a familiar face. AJ. Hi, bestie. You're not my bestie. Well, you know, AJ, you say you want to be a champion again. I mean, who better than to win the tag team championships with your best friend, Saraya? Maybe we could reform the Scream Queens and become the most dominant tag team. I can't believe you wanted to get the support of these gits. You know, the two of us could reform the Scream Queens and we could become the most dominant tag team in the women's division like we used to do back in the day. But yet you would rather pander to all these idiots? I mean, look, no disrespect, Saraya, I don't really think I should be tagging with a woman that can't beat Harmony 6 consecutive matches. Oh. I beat her last week. In that 6-women's tag team match, I beat her last week. Just turn your back on these people and we can team again. No. You know, maybe I should smack some sense. Maybe I should smack some sense into you again, like all times. Next week, what do you say, Paige? Oh. You're on. I'll see you next week. Oh, yes. I love you too, Isabel. Oh, yes. Shut up and take my money. Oh, shut up and take my money. I would love to see that. AJ Lee versus Saraya next week. Nick Aldis, make it official. And a little bit of a new music for Skip Jarko here tonight, and a new look to boot. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Cassie Lewis, weighing in at 242 pounds. Skip Jarko. New music and a new look for Skip Jarko here tonight. Well, clearly he's what. Well, it's about time he shedded the Aussie icon skin Oh, Skip Jarko is ready for singles action. He takes on the Intercontinental Champion Joe Hendry. He says that Joe Hendry is only popular because of his theme music. But Skip Jarko will be looking to prove that he can become a single star here. Well, he is a former North American and United States champion. These two think they're Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause we all in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, America, Scotland, in Canada, in Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. And his opponent, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Joe Hendry. Well, Joe Hendry will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Ricky Starks, who became the #1 contender last week at Saturday night's main event. Well, Skip Jarko has got his eyes on the Intercontinental title and a new, as we talked about, this is a new Skip Jarko. He's evolved. He is evolved. Oh man, he has evolved his character. He's evolved his look, and I actually really like it. He shed the Aussie icon skin, and now he's finally his own man. Skip Jarko has had quite the successful career here in WWE. Went from being a TNA to WWE, and he's been very successful. As we've talked about, he's a former North American. He's a former NXT North American champion. Believe in Skip Jarko. A former United States champion as well. He was United States champion, and he's a 2-time tag team champion with Grayson Waller. Oh, and look at Jarko now with a cheap shot. And Jarko with a cheap shot, and now Joe Hendry taking advantage. You know, Joe Hendry has yet to be pinned or submitted since coming to the main roster. He has 11 consecutive wins since his arrival here on the main roster. And let's not forget, he was also a part of the winning team at War Games. So SmackDown will get the first overall draft pick in the draft. Oh. And now Joe Hendry seems to be in control here in the early stages, but Jarko now looking to finally gain some momentum. Skip Jarko looking to gain some momentum here. New music, new look, new attitude. I already like this new Jarko. Finally becoming his own man. Well, I think he already was his own man. He was an icon. Well, remember he and Cassie spent a lot of time with Grayson Waller. They spent a lot of time with Grayson Waller. So now that they're finally there, and now they're being themselves. I mean, they always had an attitude even before. I mean, they've always had attitude issues even before their pairing with Grayson Waller. But now look at this, and now an armbar submission here on Hendry. We believe. We believe. We believe, we believe, we believe. Shut up! WWE Universe rallying Joe Hendry back into this. And now Hendry with a big boot. And Joe Hendry now starting to rally. This is not what Skip Jarko really had in mind. Joe Hendry now, top rope, knee right to the gut. And Jarko now finds himself in some grave danger here. And look at Hendry. Look at our Intercontinental Champion. Building momentum, big suplex. A big suplex, hooks the leg. And Jarko manages to kick out at 2. And now Joe Hendry looking for the standing ovation. Oh, wait a minute. And now Cassie Lewis getting on the apron. Cassie Lewis providing a distraction. And Jarko from behind. And Jarko from behind. Cassie Lewis playing her role beautifully, helping out her man. And now Jarko, oh, look at that! And Jarko with a slingshot drop kick. And now Jarko top rope. What does Jarko have in store here? Jarko off the top rope. Oh, goes for a drop kick. And Jarko with a clothesline. And nice move. And that could be it. Jarko over the top. That could be it to pin the IC champ, but no. Still no luck. And now Jarko heads up. Canberra splash, no, misses. Canberra splash misses. The Canberra splash misses its target. Standing ovation. And there's the standing ovation. And Hendry puts away Skip Jarko. And Joe Hendry puts away Skip Jarko. Despite his new look and new attitude, it still was not enough to put away Joe Hendry. Well, speaking of couples, we want to congratulate NXT's Cassie Fairbanks and Steve Jefferson on their engagement. A hard-fought win there for Joe Hendry and Ricky Starks from behind. And Ricky Starks from behind, jumping the Intercontinental Champion. You want to help me? Oh, look at this. And now Ricky Starks with the Ramoshi. Ricky Starks with the Ramoshi dropping Joe Hendry. And now look at this. And now Jarko going up on the top rope. The Canberra splash to the IC champ. Ricky Starks and Jarko working together to take out Joe Hendry. Remember, Ricky Starks will fight Joe Hendry for the IC title on Saturday night's main event. Will Ricky Starks win his first main roster title? Or will Joe Hendry find a way to overcome Ricky Starks? Yes, I know, Isabel. Happy for you. Can't say the same thing about my team. We got beat by GWS. Cool. Surprised you didn't do a Vengeance Day review. I would have liked to know your opinion on Tatum versus Izzy. It was a fine match from what I saw. I'm not sure why they're obsessed with using glass in... Because I've seen Mariah May, whenever she's in like a no DQ match, I've seen a lot of glass get used in her matches. Like, I know it's not thumbtacks, because that would just... Because WWE wouldn't use those. Like, I'm guessing they're just making that a part of a gimmick that she likes using glass. I think that was Diamonds. Diamonds is forever. No. No, she's a bum. Tessa Blanchard's a bum. Hop aboard the Kathy and Mary Express. Well, here comes your favorite tag team, Wade. They're not my favorite tag team. Yeah, at least Mariah won. That's all I'm happy about. The following contest is a women's division tag team match. Set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Kathy English and Mary Quinn. You know, these last several SmackDowns have been great because these two haven't shown their ugly faces, but now this SmackDown's ruined. Oh, they take on Kiana James and Nessa of the Raging Flame, the former 3-time women's tag team champions. Oh, don't you start that, Mark. Raging Flame. Raging Flame. Raging Flame, and their opponents, the team of Nessa and Kiana James, the Raging Flame. Well, Nessa and Kiana James teaming up. This is a very interesting pair, to say the least. Nessa's used to tagging with Alba Fire, but Kiana James stepping up. Kiana James is stepping up for Alba Fire. You know, Kiana and Alba were pretty close to winning the tag team titles a few weeks back. Kiana was very impressive in that match. Yeah, she was. She was very impressive. And Kiana has always been impressive. She's just never had that opportunity to really showcase what she could really bring to the table. Tag made, and here comes Mary Quinn now. Also, her finisher is called the Glamour Shot. Oh, Nessa. Oh, Nessa, you suck. Oh, Nessa, Nessa. Oh, Nessa, you suck. Shut up, you gits. Look at these disrespectful crowd saying what they're saying about Nessa. These fans are so rude. And Kiana James in control of Mary Quinn. And Nessa obviously enjoying what Kiana is doing here. Kiana continuing to impress. And Mary with an uppercut. And now Mary with an overhead throw. And Mary with an overhead throw. And Kiana now Kiana rolling herself onto the apron. These two teams will be looking to obviously climb up the rankings to get another chance at the tag team titles. Well, clearly that is the goal, to climb up the ranks. Tag made, and now here comes Nessa. I mean, come on, Wade. We all know Wade and Mary are your favorite tag team. You're just not afraid to admit it. Why should I admit something that is not even true? And now Nessa top rope. Big moonsault, and Mary Quinn being worked on here. This is pretty much tradition when it comes to the Kathy and Mary tag team. Mary Quinn is always the one receiving the beatdowns. And now a nice springboard moonsault. Oh man, and a kick out. This is, you can pretty much call this I call this traditional Kathy and Mary Express. What about Nessa and her new attitude, Wade? I absolutely love it. This new attitude has really helped. And tag made. And here comes Kathy. Oh man, and Kiana. And look at this. Kathy English taking out everyone. Taking out Nessa and Alba. And now, taking out everybody that moves. And look at this. Oh, English stomp. And look at Alba Fire now trying to get involved. And now Alba Fire trying to get up on the apron. And now look at Alba Fire. Oh, and Mary Quinn. And Mary Quinn taking out Alba Fire. And now look at Nessa. And now look at Nessa. Oh. And now Nessa taking care of. Oh, look at this. And Kiana James from behind. And now Nessa. And I don't suck, you gits. And now look at Kiana James now taking advantage. Kiana James has Kathy. Oh, deal breaker. She calls that the deal breaker. And that could be it. And now Kiana James now sees her opportunity here. And now a shot. 401k. And there's the 401k to English. The 401k to English. And Kiana James and Nessa get the win. Kiana got the pin. Dun, 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 dun. Kiana got the pin with the 401k. That Mary got taken out by Nessa. Here are your winners. Nessa and Kiana James. That's right. That is a big win for Kiana James, knocking off a former tag team champion. The 401k to Kathy English, and Kiana just scored a pretty big win. Kiana James scored, and now Alba Fire now has Mary Quinn and a gory bomb on the concrete floor. And Kathy is still down after the 401k, and now Nessa, and now Nessa with the raging wave to Kathy. Yes, I finally got another shiny for the first time in like 4 months, I think. I got a shiny Finion. I will upload the video. I will upload the video on the channel roughly after this stream is done, because I need to make the thumbnail for it. I'm just glad I finally got Let's Go Pikachu done, because I knew I was near the end of the game, so I was able to record the last part of me finishing that. The only reason why I was holding it off on for so long was because I know my Joy-Cons play up. That's the reason why I was putting it off for so long. Because that's the only way to play it. You got to use the Joy-Cons. You can't use like an actual controller. Which is pretty annoying. A raging flame standing tall against Kathy and Mary. Boom, boom. No heart, no soul, not the heart made it cold. No heart, no soul. I'm back to take my throne. Oh, here comes Johnny Depressed and his wife Candice LeRae, the women's champion. Well, Johnny Gargano's coming out here. Looks like he's got a new fire. Looks like he's got a fire lit under him. Well, Johnny Gargano and his wife Candice LeRae, the women's champion, are here. At least he's not sleeping on tables anymore. You know, over the last several weeks, you guys have been watching me laying down on tables, boxes, crates. You know, Candice told me, Candice is right. I need to remind all of you who the bloody hell I am. I am Johnny freaking Wrestling. And I'm going to prove it right now to anyone in the back who wants to come out here. Come on. I'm going to show everyone why I am Johnny freaking Wrestling. Well, Johnny Gargano is all fired up. Well, Johnny Gargano is finally ready to prove why he's Johnny Wrestling. Well, it's about damn time he finally realized Rusev Adrian, Rusev Machka. Oh boy. Oh, this is not a. Oh boy. Oh. I think Johnny Gargano might be having regrets now. Oh yeah, look at the look on his face. Don't worry, you got this, Johnny. You got this. I don't think I can beat him. You got this. You're Johnny Wrestling. Candice LeRae, Candice motivating Johnny to fight, motivating Johnny Gargano to do this. Well, Rusev has been on quite the bit of a tear. Rusev's been on quite the bit of a tear as of late. And here we go, and Rusev starting things off here with Johnny Gargano. Well, this is the first time these two have ever really met each other in the ring. Roba versus Rusev is happening on Raw, and Penta defends against Al Grande. Which one? The original or the Ludwig one? There's two Al Grande Americanos. The Ludwig Kaiser Al Grande or the Chad Gable Al Grande? And Rusev in control here in the early goings. Well, this isn't really much of a surprise. Oh, right. I guess I didn't see that because the stupid love heart thing was blocking the message. That's probably why. Original Al Grande. So technically it's face versus face. That is a Triple H tradition that he loves doing. Good guy versus good guy. Because the original El Grande is technically a good guy. If he's technically a good guy. Oh man, and Rusev in control of this match. Lana really enjoying watching Rusev just pound the hell out of Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano hasn't really had much of an opportunity to do anything, and a huge Muchka kick to Gargano, and Rusev just like that gets the win. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I don't think that went well. That did not go the way Johnny Gargano and Candice had it all planned out. Here is your winner, Rusev. Rusev put Gargano away pretty quickly with that Muchka kick. A monumental win there for Rusev over Johnny Gargano. Obviously things that did not go the way Johnny Gargano had planned. Absolutely not. Hey Miro! Hey Miro! Oh, sorry, I should say Rusev, because you don't want to be called that, huh? You know, as the greatest professional wrestler of all time, I thought I'd let you on a little secret, Rusev. I know your wife, Lana, very beautiful. But here's the thing. I think a woman of her stature would want to be with a real man like me. Shut up! But, you know, I've got a big match to prepare for, and you're going to watch me, big man, become #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship and become World Heavyweight Champion where I beat that fraud CM Punk. Or as I like to call him, CM Puke. So, big man, I know you and I have unfinished business, but once I'm done becoming #1 contender and becoming World Heavyweight Champion, we can finish our issues then, big boy. But until then, enjoy your meaningless win over a bum like Johnny Gargano. I don't know why MJF's been having it out on Rusev, but, well, remember, Rusev blames MJF for why Lana got hurt a few weeks ago. MJF will be a part of the big six-pack challenge to determine CM Punk's next challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, the television champion, Emily Bell. Emily, coming up, you're about to take on Harmony Kelly one-on-one, and your title is not on the line. Why are you not putting the title on the line? Why? Because I just beat Tiffany Stratton. That's why. Do you think these idiots here tonight deserve to see a championship match? No, they don't. These disgusting people here in Detroit don't deserve to see a championship match. And besides, I'm not going to be your typical fighting champion where I do open challenges non-stop. If Harmony wants a shot at this title, she's going to have to prove herself. And tonight, I'm going to prove once and for all why the bell always rings. And Harmony's bell will be rung. If anyone wants to honor and privilege to lose to me, then they have to earn it. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a match to win. Harmony. Dun, 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 dun. Mamacita, the Vina, she's looking so cool. Ding ding ding, the following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, she is the hottest chick in WWE, Harmony Kelly. Well, a bit of a new look for Harmony Kelly as she makes her way to the ring. Bit of an updated ring attire there for Harmony as she makes her way to the ring, and tonight she's got a big opportunity as she takes on the television champion. Many fans believe it's Harmony's time to shine. And many fans believe it's Harmony's time to shine, and this is her chance to step up here tonight. I am gonna ring your bell. Dun 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 dun. And her opponent, she from Greece, she is the television champion, Greece's greatest export, Emily Bell. Yep, new gear for both women. This has been a long time coming. Harmony Kelly has been waiting for her chance to compete for the championship. Well, she's been waiting for this opportunity for a while, but now tonight she's got a chance to earn herself an opportunity here against Emily Bell here tonight. Well, Harmony Kelly has been very impressive this season. She's been very impressive this season. She's beaten Soraya on multiple occasions. Does anyone sing AJ Lee's theme, or is it Jim Johnston? It's a girl named Carl Kimmel, I think. But it was produced by Jim Johnston, I think. I know it's a girl named Kimmel, but I think it's Carl Kimmel. I can't remember. I'll have to check that. Oh! Frog splash off the second rope there. Huh? You think you're worthy of fighting me for this? Huh? Harmony, 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 Harmony. And now Harmony fighting off Emily Bell, sends her into the corner. And now the shots to the back. And now the shots to the back. And now look at this. Look at Harmony, and Harmony now stomping away. Oh, and a big uppercut. Shut up! I'm better than her. Look at this. And Emily Bell now, Emily Bell not liking the fans cheering for Harmony Kelly. Well, the thing is, Emily Bell has yet to taste defeat since her arrival here on SmackDown. She's been incredibly impressive. I thought that's why you asked. I thought that was the reason why you asked who was the singer. Because you want the singer at WrestleMania. Probably. That would be pretty cool. And now Harmony sending Emily into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, not this. Oh, wait a minute. No, not this. Oh, look at this. Oh, stink face. Oh, my God. And Harmony just stink faced the TV champ. She just put her butt in the... She just put her butt in the champ's face. Emily Bell is stunned. Emily Bell is stunned. Wait a minute, Kate. And there's the HK. The champ's stunned. Wait a minute. The champ's stunned. Champ's down. Champ's down. Harmony. And Harmony pins the TV champ. Oh my God! Harmony Kelly has pinned the TV champion. I can't believe this. Here is your winner, Harmony Kelly. Harmony Kelly just pinned the television champion. Harmony Kelly has just earned herself a huge opportunity in a future match for the television championship. Look at this, the stink face right to the face. Emily Bell being absolutely embarrassed. Emily Bell is trying to say that her foot was under the rope. And Jessica Carr not really caring. Emily Bell is furious. Emily Bell is pissed. And the referee's decision is final. Harmony Kelly with one of the biggest wins of her career. She has just beat the TV champion. Oh boy, cannot wait for next week, as next week AJ Lee and Saraya are going to go at it next week on SmackDown. Oh, this is going to be a huge match indeed. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, of course. Dun, come in. I better let you go. I'm definitely thinking about my number 1 draft pick. Alright, I better let you go. Nia, Lash, how can I help you? How can you help us? Well, it's simple. Give us a shot at the Tag Team Championships. Yeah, we have earned our shots. I mean, last week, everyone saw me pin Kyrie. Oh, man, Lash, did you see how angry everybody was that you beat Kyrie last week? Oh, I don't care about that. But also, I think I would also like a shot at the Women's Championship too. Well, Nia, you can't. Well, Nia, I can't give you 2 opportunities. I am the irresistible force. Yeah, and should we care? Oh, look, it's Stephanie Vaquer. Miss, I use my butt to get over. Really cute. You know, Nick, I should have a shot at Candice for her championship. Oh, don't worry, Stephanie, I've been thinking long and hard about it. I've been thinking about you getting a title shot as well. Actually, if anybody should be the next challenger, it should be the girl that is 4-0 in underground matches. Lola Vice. You've already got a title. You've already got a title, girl. Just look at you carrying that useless title. How's your little iguana friend going? Don't test me, Naya. Because I think even big girls like you can get knocked out by my right hand. Alright, enough. I don't want my office being destroyed. I am her. So her should get a title shot. Can your ego go away, Lonnie? I think I deserve a shot. Okay. Things are clearly getting out of hand around here. So how about next week? Stephanie Vacquier, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, and Ruby compete in a fatal 4-way next week. And the winner will meet Candice LeRae at Saturday night's main event. How does that sound to all four of you? Hey, what about us? You two said you want a shot at the tag team titles. So you two are gonna have to earn that. You know what? That sounds fine by me. Beating Ruby, not only beating Ruby, but this annoying little twat, and Stephanie, Miss Butt Shaker, and little Miss Butt Shaker over here to earn a shot at Candice, because that is why I am. Oh! Shut up! Lola Vice just knocked out Kalani. Wow, that's going to be huge. Big fatal 4-way next week to determine who will be Candice LeRae's next challenger. But Lola Vice just knocked the hell out of Kalani. Look at my soul. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, as he's about to find out who his next challenger is going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. Oh, coming up next is our main event. The huge six-pack challenge. Who will win the six-pack challenge to earn a shot at CM Punk at Saturday night's main event? Thank you. Hello, Punk. Nice of you to join us. Nice of you to join us, champ. It's good to be out here. Hello, Cole. Hello, Wade. Nice of you to join us. Yes, it's an honor to be out here. So out of these 6 competitors, who would you like to see get a shot at your title? Honestly, it doesn't really matter because I'm the best in the world. I'm ready for all challenges. In Punk's showcase, you get a what if on Punk versus Triple H at Mania 30. Well, that was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 30. Dun, 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 dun. That's basically what if Punk didn't leave. That's basically what if CM Punk didn't walk out. You also get a what if Punk was in the triple threat at Mania 30. Oh yes, here comes Jon Moxley. So him against Orton and Batista. And introducing next, from Bray County, Ripple Island, Finn Balor. Well, Finn Balor heading to the ring, as I'm pretty sure Balor would love another chance at the World Heavyweight title. Look, Finn and I have had many great matches, but if Balor does win again, I am more than happy to go one-on-one with him again. Look at what are you looking at, Mox? I'm taking that title back. Yeah, worry about your opponents, not me, Mox. I wholeheartedly agree. And introducing next, representing American Made, Chad Gable. Well, Chad Gable making his way to the ring. A big opportunity for the American Made leader. Yeah, big opportunity for Chad Gable, the leader of American Made, to get a shot at the World Heavyweight title. Chad Gable is someone I would absolutely be down having a match with. He's a guy I would love to mix it up in the ring with. There will be no stopping. When you go harder at somebody, man, this right here is domination. Ha! This here is what you call domination. It's the culmination in skills and concentration. So rise to the occasion. Do something amazing. Anything that I do, I dominated. And introducing next, being accompanied by Christina, weighing in at 252 pounds, Cortez. Go to the back, I've got this. Cortez telling Christina go to the back. Christina's heading to the back, and Cortez heads to the ring. You know, Cortez has made it clear he wants a rematch for you and your title, Punk. Well, if he wants that rematch for the world title, he's gonna have to overcome all these other guys in this matchup. And honestly, I'd like to see him do it. You really would, Punk. I mean, my wife is settling her score with his wife, so if I would like to settle the score, I would absolutely be down. I absolutely would want to settle the score with Cortez. And introducing next, from Vienna, Austria, the Ring General, Gunther! The man that retired John Cena and who has not stopped bragging about it. Yeah, honestly, that is getting under a lot of people's skin. It's getting under a lot of people's skin, and nobody wants to keep hearing about somebody bragging about the accomplishment. I mean, look what he did to John Cena. He made him tap like a little bitch. Gunther's got every right to brag about retiring one of the all-time greats, John Cena. Yeah, but does he have to remind us every single week? Hey Cole, wasn't it cool seeing Wade's favorite tag team, Kathy and Mary, out here earlier? Absolutely agree. What is Gunther's real name? Walter. Walter is his real name. Walter Hahn. And introducing next from Long Island, New York, MJF. And here comes Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. As we saw him earlier, he was talking smack to Rusev, where he and Rusev have been kind of been engaging in quite a bit of a rivalry. And here we go, and here we go. The six-pack challenge is now officially underway, and here we go. MJF's real name is Maxwell Taylor Friedman. Yeah, so his real name is MTF. You have history with Punk. You have history with MJF, Punk. Yes, I do. Me and him, we went to war in a different company. Yeah, me and him, we went to war in that other company that I don't really want to talk much about. I mean, its reputation has been restored. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. Its reputation has definitely been restored as of late due to the different bosses over there, but I still don't have good memories of my time there. And now look at this. And now Gunther from behind, and now Gunther has Finn Balor. Good Lord. Well, here's the thing, Punk. Gunther has said that when he becomes #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, he says he wants to retire you. He says he wants to retire you. How do you feel about having your career being threatened? Well, that is the problem with Gunther. Because he retired John Cena, he now thinks he can go around and just retire everybody else. He just thinks everybody else should be retired now. He just thinks everyone should now retire just because he retired John Cena. And that's the biggest issue with Gunther. He runs his mouth, he brags, and he runs his damn mouth. Well, here's the thing, he backs it up every week. But he backs it up every week, Punk. He is the reason you guys won at War Games. What? I won the War Games match. Yeah, Punk made it. Ethan Page tap out. What are you talking about, Heath? What are you talking about, Wade? Well, Gunther did play a role in helping you guys out. Yeah, but I was the one that won the match. You're making it sound like Gunther was the reason why I won. Oh. We would have won with or without his help. And now MJF now has Balor. Oh, and Balor with a nice counter. Nice counter there by Balor. Would you be upset if Gunther was the one to retire Randy? Yes, I would, because I don't want Gunther to retire him. Thank you! And now Gunther and Chad Gable. Gunther and Chad Gable, they have some great history. Oh, the history between Gable and Gunther is very well documented. We will never forget that one time when Chad Gable wanted to win the IC title in front of his daughter, and Gunther made his little daughter cry in front of him after he came up short of winning the Intercontinental Championship. And now Cortez has Moxley down, and Moxley just kicking out. And now Cortez, is looking for the skull kick. Yeah, but the Ring General was able to avoid. And now MJF dropping the knee down on the Ring General Gunther. And now Chad Gable, look at this now. Gable has Cortez down in trouble. And now Finn Balor now going after Gunther. And, oh man, German suplex. A little bit of danger time here. Oh yeah, everyone is really giving it their all here. Balor now has Mox. Oh, and Gunther with a vicious chop to Cortez's chest. Oh my God, and MJF just spike pile drove Chad Gable on the concrete. And now Gunther with a backdrop on the apron, and a backdrop on the apron. Finn Balor now against the table. Oh, Finn Balor was against the table. Oh, and Mox with a knee. Mox with a brutal knee to Gunther. All these guys beating the hell out of each other, looking for the paradigm shift. Mox was looking for the paradigm shift. Is now Gunther's just trying to get everybody out of the way. Remember, it was Mox who brought that table in. Oh, it was Mox who brought the table in, and now Gable and Balor now going at it. And oh, and look at that. And Gable was all fired up, but Moxley would put a stop to that. Six of the top names, six of the biggest names here on SmackDown going at it all for the right to fight you, Punk, for the World Heavyweight title. Yeah, this is the kind of competition. This is the competition I've been craving for. Oh, look at this. And now Gunther with a Gunther bomb to Cortez to eliminate Cortez from this contest. Oh, and Cortez holds on. Oh, and Gunther was looking to try and choke out Mox, but Mox saw it coming. Oh, and Finn with the double knees. And Finn with the double knees on the ring general, and he manages to kick out. Oh, clubbing blows. Everyone is just taking their shots. And now Balor with the final cut on Cortez. Oh, and Cortez just holds on. Cortez just barely got his shoulder up. And now Chad Gable and Gunther now going at it. The history between Gunther and Gable. MJF playing it smart, staying on the outside. It's a great strategy. MJF has got the brilliant strategy of just hanging out outside. It's very cowardly, if you ask me. Now Gunther and Balor fighting right out here in front of us. Oh, wait a minute. And now MJF, look at this. And oh man, good grief. Vicious move. And MJF just caught the steel chair, and now Cortez has Mox all off the top. Cortez off the top rope. Oh, and Cortez tried to cheap shot Balor with a skull kick, but Balor had it well scouted. And now look at this, and now MJF with a submission. And Moxley taps, wait a minute. And Moxley taps out, wait a second, no, the referee didn't see it. How did the referee not see it? How did the referee not see it? It was clear as day, he tapped out. But for some reason the referee never saw it on a pile driver. The referee was too busy with other things. And now Mox with a pile driver on Cortez. Oh! Yeah, he tapped out like a little bee, but somehow it didn't count because the referee didn't see it. Yeah, the referee was too distracted with other things to really pay attention to it. And now Moxley now. That's right, come on. Oh, wait a minute, now Moxley all alone in the ring. Wait a minute, and there's Rusev, Machka kick, wait a minute. And Rusev with a Machka kick to MJF. And now Gunther, wait a minute, turns around to Gunther. And Gunther with a powerbomb. What the hell was Rusev doing out here? Oh! What was his business out here? Well, obviously, he's preventing MJF from challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship, obviously. Somehow MJF held on, Despite that, he was able to hold on, and there's the heat seeker. Despite that, he was able to hold on. Despite that, he was able to hold on, and Gunther somehow managing to kick out. Despite Rusev's interference, MJF is still in this match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but not for long. Paradigm shift. Not for long. Paradigm shift. And MJF is the first victim. MJF is eliminated. Jon Moxley finished the job and eliminated MJF thanks to Rusev's intervention. And now look at Gable. Gable got the ankle lock on Mox. Ankle lock on Mox. And Mox tapped. Wait a minute. Mox tapped. Chad Gable just submitted Jon Moxley. Wow, that is a huge elimination for Gable. That's a huge elimination for Gable. He just made Jon Moxley tap out. The lunatic fringe just submitted. You don't see that often. You do not see Jon Moxley tapping out very often. No, you don't. Oh, look at this now. Finn Balor eliminates Cortez. Wow. And now look at Gable again. Oh, Gable now. Gable got the leg of Balor. Gable's got the leg of Balor. Now an ankle lock on Balor. Gunther is down and out on the outside. Chad Gable now with a big opportunity. Gable, top rope. Oh, went for the moonsault, but Balor was able to avoid. And Gunther comes into the ring. You cannot ignore the ring general. No, you can never forget about the ring general. You can never ignore the ring general. No, you cannot. And now Gable. And now Gable. Oh man. And now Gable getting caught. Oh, look at this, and now a submission. And there's the submission. And Gunther with his submission hold, and Gable submits. And Gunther takes advantage. And Gunther takes out Gable with his patented submission. And now Balor takes down Gunther. The elbow, the elbow, that could be it. And Gunther holds on again, and somehow the ring general holds on. It's now down to Balor and Gunther. Oh, coup de grace attempt missed. Powerbomb, that could do it. Is Gunther going to fight Punk? Oh, and Balor kicks out. Finn Balor holding on. Somehow Balor held on. The WWE Universe rallying for Balor. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is it now. And now the power bomb through the table, and the Gunther bomb through the table. It's over now. It'll be Gunther and Punk at Saturday night's main event. Wow. Well, there you go. Wow. Here is your winner and number one contender, the Ring General, Gunther. Well, there you go, Punk. There's your challenger, and I am ready for this challenge. The Ring General overcoming five of the best here on SmackDown to fight CM Punk. Well, these two have been teasing a confrontation for a while, and now we're gonna see it. Gunther, Punk, Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight title, and Gunther letting Punk know that title is coming around the waist of the Ring General. Well, CM Punk is not backing down from the Ring General. My God, what a war that was. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see, and be sure to tune in tomorrow night for NXT Deadline. And good night.